So we are back. Uh, yep. Now this one, fourth one is actually very simple and actually very simple. So in this case, as you can see that the whole numerator is having one single denominator. In that case, what you can do? You can cross multiply. This is 0 means it is basically 0 divided by 1. Okay, so if nothing is there in the denominator, it's basically divided by 1. So when you take it to the other side, x plus 6 multiplied by 0, anything multiplied by 0 becomes what?
Zero.
0. So the left hand side is left with x minus 5 and the right hand side is having 0. And when you take minus 5 to the other side, it becomes plus 5. That gives you x equal to 5. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Speaking about the seventh one, that is also pretty easy. Now, in this case, as you have seen, now, technically speaking, I won't suggest you guys to go for taking LCM right now because you'll say, sir, this has one, this has one, this has two, this has four. We can take an LCM. Yes, definitely you can. ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं कर सकते हैं, but you might have observed कि यार, मतलब if you do that, you'll definitely get the correct answer. It's not a wrong procedure. It's definitely a right procedure. But thing is, it is a lengthier procedure comparatively. So if you wish to do things quickly, I will suggest पहले ये देखो कि x वाले मतलब the x terms, x coefficients, are they having any denominators? Now, since these two guys are x's and they don't have any denominators, which means they are free to be operated. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll first isolate x and take everybody to the other side. So I take this x to the left hand side, that gives right hand side, that gives me, it already had 2x, that gives me minus x. Then I take minus plus 1 by 4 to the other side, left hand side, that gives me minus 1 by 4. Now, on one side, I have 2x minus 1x, x I already have. On the other side, I will take LCM now. This time I'll take LCM. By taking LCM, I'll do 2 upon 4, 2 minus. So this gives me 2 upon 4 minus 1 by 4. That gives me 1 by 4. So the value of x is 1 by 4. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, another question. Like it's a word problem. We'll have to convert. We'll have to make it an equation. Sum of twice a number and the number itself is 42. Find the number. So first of all, let me say the number is x. Twice the number means 2x. Sum means plus. Sum of twice the number and the number, which means 2x plus x, is equal to, then comes 42. Now that gives me 2x plus x, 3x is equal to 42. That gives me x is equal to 42 divided by 3, that is 14. I believe it's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 11th one. I will definitely solve, but before I'll solve, I want you guys to try this out. And even though you can find the answer, but at least you find the equation first. Try it out and see if you can find the equation.
Sir, I
Sir,
found
are you
the
doing selective sum?
Yeah, yeah, I'm doing selective sums from the exercise as we had
Sir,
discussed in the
x
previous
by
class.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. Yeah.
sir, x by 3 minus 2 is equal to x by 4.
Huh. Let me just see.
Yes,
One
sir.
third of a natural number is greater than its one fourth by 2. Find the number. So let me say the number is x. Now, one third of a natural number means x by 3 is greater than its one fourth by 2. So, one fourth of the natural number is x by 4. It's greater than 2 means the difference between them is 2. I'll give a subtraction symbol and is equal to 2. And now I have to find the value of x. Now, in this case, both the x's are having the denominator. I'll take LCM, I'll do the LCM method. So, the LCM is 12. When I substitute 12 over here, 12 divided by 3, 4x I'll get over here, minus 12 divided by 4, 3x I'll get on the other side. Yeah. 4x minus 3x is equal to x, which is equal to 2. So the answer is x equal to 2,
24.
which is
24.
equal to 2, it should be.
Sir, 4x minus 3x upon 12. You forgot to find
Upon
Oh,
12,
my
sir.
bad, my bad. Yeah, yeah, my bad.
denominator.
Yeah, yeah, just a minute. Yeah, yeah, it's multiply by 12, right? So multiply by 12, that gives you 24.
अरे दे मतलब हॉटस्पॉट का
Satyaj, uh, let me mute you, please. No, you're already muted. Let's go for the 14th one. Now, before I solve, I want you guys to try this out, and then I'll solve.
Sir, could you also solve the 17th one as I had doubt in it?
Sir,
Yes,
can
I'll
I tell
solve.
the answer?
Satya, I'll want you to wait for a minute so that everyone is trying. Then you can say the answer.
Sir, my name is Kavin.
Okay, Kavin, I just read your ID. So
Yes,
when you
sir.
join, you can maybe rename yourself and keep it Kavin so that I'll remember. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I believe you're done. Yes,
Yes,
Kavin,
sir.
you can tell the answer.
Sir, the answer was 2.
Okay. Let me just solve now. So I'll always go for the innermost bracket first. Okay. You should also go for that. Innermost bracket is this, which is 2x plus 5.
Excuse me,
So
sir.
first, yeah,
Sir, we can also do means for your simplicity, we can make we can take minus 9 to the RHS and divide it by 5.
yes, absolutely, you can do that. Not a problem. So yeah, so first I'll do innermost bracket. So in this case, when I open the bracket, this becomes 4x and yeah, this becomes minus 4x. and minus plus, it becomes minus. 2 into 5, it becomes 10. Okay. 10x minus 4x, you have 6x inside. But yes, before writing that down, when I take this minus sign, so this minus is an isolated minus. It's not multiplied with any other number. So when I take this minus sign to the other side, it becomes plus 9. 1 plus 9 is 10. When I now, if you look at this 5, it's multiplied to the whole expression. Everything it is multiplied to. So it's a common multiplied number. Since it is a common multiplied number, you can take it to the other side. You can take any number to the other side only if it is isolated or common for everyone. Okay. Otherwise, you cannot take. Now, when I take 5 to the other side, it becomes divided by 5. So when I remove it from here, it becomes divided by 5. That is 10 by 5 gives you 2. So the RHS is having 2. The LHS will be having what? 4x minus 3 in the bracket. 10 minus 4x, that is 10x minus 4x gives you 6x. Then you have minus 10. This is your expression. Now further, when you simplify, you'll get 3 into 6 minus 18x minus minus plus 3 into 10, you have 30 is equal to 2. Again, you can do the same thing. You can take 30 to the other side. You'll get 4 minus 18 minus 14 on this side. And 2 minus 30 on the other side, that gives you minus 28 and minus 14x. So when you have minus signs on both sides, you can do direct cancellations. You can strike them out. Okay, only if the minus is common. Okay, only if the minus is common for everything. Like this minus is common for the whole right hand side, and this minus is common for the whole left hand side. Hence, I'll cancel them. Similarly, this 28, when I take 14 to the other side, it becomes divided by 14. When I cancel them, I'll get x equal to 2. So your answer is x equal to 2. Yes, Naitik, what's your query?
Means it should be 10x minus 2 into 2x plus 5, right? So why did you multiply only 2 with 2x plus 5? Same with 4x
Wait,
minus
wait,
3
wait, wait,
also.
wait. 10x minus 2 multiplied by 2x plus 5. Yeah. So why did I multiply only 2? Because 2 alone was in multiplication with with those terms, not the other numbers. For example, in this case,
Okay.
yeah, so the multiplication is only between these two numbers.
So
Here
bracket,
you have a
if
subtraction.
we put bracket, then
Here bracket or here bracket.
no, no, 10x minus 2 by bracket, and then it should be 10x minus 2 into 2x plus 5, right?
If it was like this, then you should have multiplied 10x with both numbers, 2 with both numbers. Yeah,
So
understood?
okay, sir, like in 4x minus 3, when we talk about 4x minus 3, there is bracket on 4x minus 3 as well, right?
No.
A
See,
square bracket.
4x is alone minus this square bracket which is starting over here, it's ending at this point, huh? So you have
Okay,
4x
so
over here
that's not
minus.
together.
Yeah.
Okay,
If it
sir.
was like this, that would have been a different story.
Okay, sir.
Sir, could you also solve the 17th one?
Yeah, and so
Thank you, sir.
okay, I believe this much is clear. Okay.
Mhm.
17th one. A man gets 100 rupee per day if he works, but he's fined by 10 rupees if he is absent. In the month of April, he received 1,900 rupees. How many days was he absent?
So can we
So,
try first on our own?
yeah, sure.
Okay, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
After 17th one, can you do 12th one?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Sir, April has 30 days now.
Yes,
Sir, is the
April has
option
30
B
days.
Yes, sir. I think
20
it's 20
days?
days. He was absent for 20 days.
It's option D.
I think it should be 10 days, but yeah, let's see.
Yes, sir, it's 10 days.
Present
Option
is 20 days. Present is 20
Yeah,
days. Absent is 10
absent is
days.
10
Yes,
days.
sir.
Yes, absolutely
Present
correct.
is
Yes, sir.
20. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, first of all, how many days was he absent? I'll say X days he was absent, which means how many days was he present? See, absent is X. Present will be 30 minus X. Now, he's going to get 100 rupees. Get means plus. He's going to get 100 rupees for each day he's present. So, multiplied by number of days will be present. Present is how much? 30 minus X. Then he will lose, or maybe he's fined, which means he's going to lose, means minus 10 rupees for each day he's going to be absent, which means X. So, in the end of the month, he's getting a rupees, he's getting 1,900 rupees. So, this is your equation basically. Okay. Now, let's solve it. Now, before solving, there is one technique to simplify the numbers. What you can do, as you know, you have 10 over here, 10 over here, well, 10. There is a common multiple. It's a like you can take 10 from this, you can take 10 from this, you can take 10 from this. So what you can do, you can take 10 common from all the numbers. You'll be left with 10 over here instead of 100 because you've taken 10 outside, multiplied by 30 minus X. Minus, since you've taken 10 outside, you'll be left with 1, which means X only is equal to 1,900. Now, what is the benefit over here? Now, this 10 is a common multiple for everyone. So you can take this 10 to the other side and divide it with 1,900 to cancel one zero. Did you understand my logic?
Yes, sir.
Now, I'll solve the brackets inside now. So 10 multiplied by 30 gives you 300 minus 10 multiplied by x gives you 10x minus x is equal to 190. So minus 10x minus 1x gives you minus 11x is equal to, I take 300 to the other side, I'll get 190 minus 300. That should give me 110. So minus 11x minus, sorry, is equal to minus 110. As I've already told you, if both the sides are having negative sign, you can directly cancel if the negative is common for both the sides. Okay. So x will be basically 110 divided by that is 10. So the number of absent days is 10.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Himesh, tell me.
Yes, sir. Instead of doing this long method, we could just simply find the total he must have got and subtract it from 1900 and divide it by 110. Because for
Yeah.
this question, it would be much quicker.
Yes, absolutely. Even I would have done the same only. But since this topic is all about creating an equation, solving this equation, hence I've done this method.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the method he said?
What he was saying, it's like since it is 1900, so he might have gone definitely, he might have been present some days greater than 1900, right? So let us assume 1900 means, see, he'll get 1900 when he's present for 19 days. So obviously he might have gone more than 19 days because fine bhi to hai usme out of 30 days. So let us assume he's present for 20 days. So present for 20 days means he'll get 20 multiplied by 100, that is 2000 rupees. Which means if he's present for 20 days, he's automatically absent for 10 days. So for each day, if he's fined with 10 rupees, so after 10 days, he'll be fined with 100 rupees. So when you subtract them, if you're getting 1900, which means your absent days are 10 and present days are 20. This is also a technique. Hmm. Okay. So this started
But
from
if
here.
20 wouldn't work, then
Then you'll go for 21. The next option is P is equal to
okay.
21 and A is equal to 9.
Sir, but
Check
it
that.
isn't in the options, no? Like, that's directly 25. So, it would be better to just
Ah,
stick it.
you go for the next option after 20. Sorry, not okay. 5 days
Sorry,
absent
sorry.
means, yeah.
Yes, sir. 20,
5 days
20.
absent, 25 and 5. You go for this option. So either it is 20 and 10 or 25 and 5 as per the options. Okay. So somebody asked me to solve the 12th problem. I'll do that. Yep. So the statement says sum of four consecutive integers is 90. Find the smallest one. So let me say the smallest one is x, which means the other numbers which I'm going to add with this one are basically the first number is x, which means the next number will be x plus 1. First number, second number. The next number will be x plus 2. The next number will be x plus 3 because it is increasing by 1. I hope it's clear. So these are the four numbers. First number, second number, third number, fourth number. If there is any doubt, you please let me know.
Awesome.
Okay. Huh. So when you add all of them, you will get the answer to be equal to 90. And simply now you know what to do next. You add all the x's, you'll get 4x plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. You'll get 6 is equal to 90. So that gives you 4x is equal to 90 minus 6. 90 minus 6 is 84. That is equal to 4x. X is equal to 84 divided by 4. That gives you 21.
21. Yes, sir.
Yeah, since your answer is 21. This is one technique. Hmm. Now there is one more technique behind this. Well, for to find a solution to such kind of problem, there is one more technique. If you're given if they are saying about consecutive numbers, only consecutive numbers के लिए ये technique काम करेगा. If they are saying about consecutive numbers or जो भी रहेगा equal progression, let's say even number or odd number or something like that. If they say that the sum is 90 or any other sum they are saying, जितना भी sum रहेगा, you divide the sum by whatever number, how much ever number of digits you have. For example, there are four numbers, so I'll divide 90 by 4. So when I divide 90 by 4, I'll be getting the answer as 22.5. This much is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So that,
Why
So
did you divide it by 4?
this is the procedure of the technique. Why 4? Because there are four numbers. If there would have been five numbers, I would have divided by 5. If there would have been six numbers, I would have
Sir.
divided by 6. Okay? Clear था?
yes, sir.
ठीक है. So whatever number you're going to get after dividing, okay, it's called as basically taking average. You know the formula for average?
Yes, sir. Sum of all numbers divided by the number of.
Ah, exactly. So what you did now was basically you took the average. Since they have already given the sum, you basically divided by the number. Okay. How many numbers are there? So in this way you took the average. Just a minute. Yeah. You took the average. Since you know the average is 22.5, you know what is the speciality of average? The speciality of average is basically
Well,
average is always the middle number. Okay. If there are, let's say, four numbers, the average means the midpoint of all four numbers. So, which means on the left hand side of 22.5, you'll have two numbers. On the right hand side of 22.5, you'll have two numbers. Do you understand? Middle का मतलब वही होता है ना, लेफ्ट में जितना है
Yes,
राइट
sir.
में भी उतना ही हो. So, since they are consecutive numbers, the immediate integer before 22.5 is 22, before that is 21, after is 23, after is 24. These are the four numbers which when you add, you will get 90. Now you came to know all the four numbers, which means the minimum is 21. You know the minimum now. Hence your answer is 21. Do you understand? Did you understand?
So,
Yeah. So, and in order to just teach the technique, I'll just take one more problem. Let's say it's not sum of four, but sum of five numbers. Let's say the sum is 100, for example. Okay. Or maybe let it be 90 only. Okay. If the sum of five numbers are 90, then the average will be how much?
19,
90.
sir, 19.
It'll be
18,
9,
18, my bad.
18, 18. Yeah,
18.
yeah. It'll be 18. So you have average 18. So in the number line, you know that there are five numbers of which the middle number is 18. Now 18 is the middle number. So since the total number is odd, so left hand side में कितना आएगा? दो आएगा. Right hand side में भी दो आएगा. So total there are five. Got it? The middle is also counted because it's an odd number. Okay. Now the left hand side it will be 19. Then you'll have 16. On the right hand side you have, sorry, not 19, my bad, 17, 16. On the right hand side you have 19, 20. This is how you solve for five consecutive numbers. I'll use another example.
excuse me,
Six
sir.
con Yep, tell me.
Sir, in this example,
Hmm.
if 90 was not there and it was a multiple of 4,
Uh-huh.
and instead of 5 it was 4, like if we take 80 and 4, then
Uh-huh.
how do we find the middle one, because it will already be an integer. In the question we got a decimal number.
Sum of four consecutive numbers is 80. It's never, wait just a minute. Huh? Is it possible to get 80 when you add four consecutive numbers? I don't think it's possible. It's impossible. Logically सोचो ना. Is it possible? It's not possible. Let's say 18 plus 19 plus 20 plus 21. These are the four consecutive numbers, right? So when you add them, I suppose you should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 78 you should get, right? Yeah. Now take the next possibility of consecutive numbers, 19 plus 20 plus 21 plus 22. When you add them, you will get 82. So it is not practically possible to get 80 by adding four consecutive numbers. Understood?
Okay, sir,
You
but
can
I was just
actually.
asking of even numbers. If the average is a integer, and the sum of x consecutive numbers, so x is an even number, then how do we find using this method?
X is an even number. Okay. Huh. That's what I said, na. Okay. I'll use na. I'll use wait. I'll use another example. Now I've already taken for five. Now I'll take for six. Okay. Using 90 only. Maybe it won't be possible. 90 के साथ. I'll take four only. Four only I'll take. So four is an even number, right? So when I divided this 90 by 4, I got 22.5. Now what is
Sir,
the
but I said
speciality of,
it should be an integer number. 90 divided by something, the
see,
average should be an integer number.
Naitik, You don't consider any. See, I'm telling you one thing. There are only two possibilities. The first possibility is this being an even number or this being an odd number. It doesn't matter the average is integer or non-integer or even or odd. It doesn't matter at all. Because as I told you, not all the numbers, मतलब since this is the case of adding, सारे के सारे numbers यहाँ पर addition में आपको मिल नहीं सकता है. It's impossible. जैसे कि you ask for 80. 80 is impossible. Similarly, probably the case which you have asked, probably it is also impossible. But we don't have time to check for that. So I'm giving you the procedure. You simply follow that. Okay? There are only two possibilities. Either this will be even consecutive numbers or it will be odd consecutive numbers. If it is an even consecutive number, whatever the midpoint is, left side में and right side में दोनों same ही रहेगा. For example, if it's 4, 4 divided by 2 on the left hand side, divided by 2 on the right hand side. If it's an odd consecutive number, the midpoint itself will be counted. So if there are 5, 5 में से I'll count 1 as the midpoint. So 5 minus 1, I'll be left with 4. 4 में से 2 on the left hand side, 2 on the right hand side. It goes like that. Do you understand? If there were like,
Yes, sir.
let's say, if there were 10 numbers, I'll say 5 over here and 5 over here. If there were 21 numbers, I'll say 1 in the middle, then 10 over here and 10 over here. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Krithvi, tell me. अपना time हो गया है, but you tell me. What's your query?
Nothing, I accidentally raised it.
Okay, no problem. So that's all for today, my dear children. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Excuse
Thank
me,
you
sir.
for that word, sir.
Yeah. Yatha, tell me. Somebody was having doubt. किसी ने
Sir,
next.
for this method, can we also use like the method like x plus 1 plus x plus 2 like x
Yeah.
plus
I initially solved this problem with that method only. X
yes,
plus 1
even
and
I
all those
did it
things.
like that. That's why.
Yes, you will get the correct answer. Not a problem. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Chalo. Bye bye.